when it comes to platinums, I've done money, I've done time, now I think it's time for difficulty. So I decided to platinum a game rated 1 out of 10, 5 out of 10, and 10 out of 10 difficulty to see how difficulty changes enjoyment as well as proudness of earning the platinum and a few other factors. But I did want to add an extra spin onto this. I wanted to give myself a time limit of 7 days per platinum. Now in theory the 1 out of 10 in 7 days would be easy. 5 out of 10 I can't imagine that would be too stressful. The 10 out of 10, that's where we could run into some issues. Now I've never not finished a platinum on this channel. I've never done a platinum in parts. That's just not me. I think it's completely pointless. Even with new releases, I've never done it in parts just to be the first one to get it out. I've always done a full platinum. So I was determined to not fail this challenge. Now if I do fail, don't worry, I won't be like, oh no, oh well, I'll move on. I will do the platinums that I missed. Even if it's the 10 out of 10, I will go back, I will do it. You guys will see it. But that's if I fail. Now difficulty is extremely subjective. You may cruise through games others struggle with, and then you may get battered in games that you see others cruise through. That's okay. I'll be using guides from PSN Profiles. It feels like the best basis because then it's all on one website to find each of the 1 out of 10, 5 out of 10, and 10 out of 10 games. And then I will be giving them my own difficulty rating as well. Now it's time to find the 1 out of 10. So I found this website. So this is the website I usually use, PSN Profiles. Now if I go games, I can go easiest, but these aren't going to have trophy guides, for example. This isn't going to have a trophy guide. This is clearly a 1 of, these are all 1 of 10s. Look, no trophy guide there, clearly. But I found this website, difficulty 1 of 10, exactly. No time limit, that doesn't really matter. Time limit doesn't matter. Now the first step was finding the 1 out of 10. It wasn't as easy as I thought it was going to be. I did think of the My Name's Mayo games, 1, 2, and 3, but shamefully I already have those platinums. And I didn't want to do like any shovelware like those, the Animal Quiz or Stroke, the Animal games like that. I just didn't want to do those. I did then think of Telltale games. They're all mostly 1 out of 10s, but again, they're really good games, but they're just too easy. You just play them. I wanted something that maybe I hadn't heard of before. That was kind of my goal here. And most of the easy games that you'd think, wow, those are easy, there must be 1 out of 10s, are not. Astrobot, 3 out of 10. Minecraft, 3 out of 10. House Flipper and Rocket League, both 2 out of 10s. Actually proved more challenging than I thought. I might just go through some of the recent guides. Oh, here we go. Oh, it doesn't have a platinum. Damn. That's annoying. That'd have been perfect. Literally, I'm just clicking on recent guides and it was right there. That's so annoying. Here we go. The first one I've clicked on. Complete the game and earn all trophies. And there's a video for it as well. Okay, here we go. We found one. Alright, we'll take it. It's better than, I assume, this doesn't look very shovelware. This actually looks somewhat well made. So, yeah, this actually looks decent. Doesn't look like one of those Stroke the Cat games. We'll take this. We'll take it. I wanted to find it by myself. Just like come across something I've never heard of before. So let's give this a go. And let's see what it's like. A 1 out of 10 game, an hour. I would have preferred it to be a bit longer. I could have just gone with a Telltale game. I didn't really want to do that, if I'm honest with you guys. So let's see what this is all about. Oh my god, it's by the same guys that made Stray. Oh my god, what are the odds of that? I love Stray. Oh, okay, we might be in for a treat then. And my audio cut out. This is genuinely quite heartbreaking because while the game is incredibly simple and only took me just over an hour, it was absolutely fantastic. It was extremely linear. It only had 15 total trophies. It was a lot of like just looking at the screen and you click on things for things to happen, but it was such a peaceful, well-made, relaxing game with a really beautiful story actually. This is the type of game I think of when I think of easy. I don't think of shovelware games. Of course, yes, that is a part of the easy platinum genre, which I don't really like. But in terms of an easy game, this is what I want to experience when I play an easy game. Some of the trophies were definitely missable. You just replay chapters. The chapters are very short. The story itself is very short. A good amount of the trophies do come naturally though. But I found myself not only relaxing, but just enjoying the platinum. Was it rewarding as a whole? Not in terms of like, yes, I finally did it, but it felt rewarding because it was like, this is what an easy game should feel like. It is a good experience with a decent story. Well made. You can tell there's a lot of love been put into the game. There was a couple of different art styles throughout. Lots of different scenery to look at. Overall, just a great experience. This is what easy games should be. If they're going to be easy, they should be relaxing, beautiful, well made, not that shovelware crap. And all in all, and I won't lie guys, when I got the platinum, I thought, damn, it's over. I wish I could have played more. I wish this was longer. But given the style they went with, it made sense for it to be short. I genuinely really enjoyed my time playing this game. No challenge whatsoever, like literally you could do this game blindfolded almost. But it wasn't that 1 out of 10 shovelware crap. I'm generally quite gutted the audio cut out because I was having a really good time talking about how I felt in the moment playing the game. So I'm quite distraught about that. That doesn't happen throughout the rest of the video, don't worry, it's just this one game unfortunately, but I recorded my entire experience playing it. So I'm pretty bummed out about that. Technical issues happen, is what it is, but yeah, bummer city, seriously. But definitely, honestly, I definitely recommend this. And after playing through the game and getting the trophy Home Sweet Home for finishing the whole journey, I only had to go back and replay 2 different chapters to get 2 missable trophies to then finally earn the beautiful platinum of a game that, while easy, I am proud to have on my trophy list. Now that 1 out of 10 platinum was obviously quite easy, but I want to show you something else that's easy. Me destroying these 2 players after they attempted to jump me. Oh my god. And that absolute spanking is only possible thanks to the sponsor of this video, Red Magic, and their brand new gaming tablet that allows me to win games just like this. Listen to this shot. I see you. You're about to get absolutely... Oh!
We're number 1.
Now I'm not making that shot if I'm playing on a normal phone or a tablet. This thing is so crisp and so smooth. With a 144Hz refresh rate, a glorious 10.9-inch screen, and of course an RGB light in the back. We all know those make you a better gamer. This helps me literally dominate. It's almost unfair. A nuclear kill streak on COD Mobile multiplayer? Done it. A 15 kill solo win in COD Mobile Battle Royale? Done that too. A 20 kill squad win in PUBG Mobile? Done. Now you guys know I'm not very techie, but this thing has taken up a lot of my time in the evenings. It's killer lightweight as well, weighing only 530 grams, so my arms don't get tired when I'm constantly finishing in first place in battle royales. It never overheats thanks to the cooling system that I'm far too stupid to understand. But it's not all shooters. I've been playing some Magic the Gathering again for the first time in a long time, which I've been loving. So be sure to check out Red Magic by clicking the link in the description or the pinned comment. Thanks again to Red Magic for sponsoring this video. So the 1 out of 10 was definitely a 1 out of 10. Super easy. However, it was surprisingly rewarding, I would say. I think to a certain degree, I've maybe found a diamond in the rough. I think most really easy 1 out of 10, those shovelware craps, are not rewarding to get. But I think because the story was just so enjoyable, it did feel rewarding. But not rewarding in the sense of like, I earned this. It was just like, okay, this feels good to earn. It was a little bit over an hour, and I loved every second I spent on it. But now it's time for the 5 out of 10. Well, to find the 5 out of 10. So this is that mid-range difficulty. Now, no matter what game I pick, people will say, oh my god, this is so easy. That's not a 5 out of 10. A 5 out of 10 is doing every Souls game blindfolded without taking damage and spinning around in your chair constantly until you chunder. People are never going to be happy. That's why I've just gone off of this one website. I'm not calling it a 5 out of 10. I'll give my thoughts on the difficulty once I earn the platinum or once I run out of time, whichever comes first. So now it's time to search for the 5 out of 10 game. Now, of course, I can't like search by guides on the store, but I thought this would give me some inspiration. I'll be able to look through all the games and just see what's up. Black Myth Wukong Trophy Guide. I'll probably do a whole video for that game, Black Myth Wukong. I really want to play it, but it's a 7 out of 10, so that's not going to work. I'm just going to kind of go through and see what games I want to play. I'm not seeing a lot that's going to work, guys. I'm really not. Payday 2. Payday 2 could be interesting. Oh, it's a 6 out of 10. Come on. A 9 out of 10. A 9 out of 10? Okay, never mind then. I don't know. No, we didn't have any luck at first. There was Metal Gear Solid 5, which is a 5 out of 10, but that game is so epic. I want to do it, but I want to do it for its own video. But then I found it. This game is rated a 5 out of 10 on 2 different guides on the same website, made by 2 different people. One made in 2022 and one made in 2016. This game is on both the PS3 and the PS4, and that is Sniper Elite 2 Remastered. First things first, online trophies. Let's get them out of the way. I got them all done thanks to the main man Shaz. I'll link his channel in the description as well. Make sure you go check him out. He helped me with the Tiny Tina video as well. So this dude, he's always about to help me. I really do appreciate him. So now all I had to do was worry about the single player. I'm going to start by getting just the hardest part done. Sniper Elite difficulty. Let's give it a go.
Shoot.
Oh, what? I did one notch above. Okay, there we go. We'll fire twice. I don't know how they didn't see me, but we'll take that. Alright, I got a trophy, mousetrap. Use a trip mine to kill an enemy who's trying to assault your position. I love this bullet slow-mo stuff. And there we go. Trainee sniper escaped the German assault. Nice. Okay. First death on the board. Restart. I'm going to try a few different approaches every time I fail. Whether it be like hanging back like here, taking cover and just trying to at least land my shots. You know, if I wasn't so inaccurate, we might not struggle as much. Oh, come on. He's shooting so fast, it's actually insane, and that's going to put me back, right back here. Awesome. I don't quite know how I'm supposed to get him. Because I assume he knows my position instantly. Okay, there he is. Got him. Oh my god. I do. Shoot the chargers to stop the convoy. Okay, there we go. I don't know when's the right time or when's the wrong time to do it. Novice sniper. Stop the convoy. Nice. Killed him. He's dead. And there's a tank. That's not very epic, is it? Oh, I can shoot them. Okay. Based on my previous accuracy, I'm not liking my odds, if I'm honest, to shoot that thing right there on that tank. Okay, back away. There we go. There we go. Boom. And that got and there was a good amount of people surrounding that as well. Run. Run a bit faster for a bit longer, please. Hell yeah, that only took 45 minutes. Let's go. Oh, 34 minutes, sorry. 45 minutes is including the prologue. Oh. So the next trophy that I earned, I actually can't show you. I wish I could, but YouTube will strike me down big time. You just have to use your imagination. Now, I got through a surprisingly little amount of story missions. There's not actually a ton of missions in this game, but on the Sniper Elite difficulty, it is so much trial and error. Checkpoints feel so far away from each other. You are so vulnerable and so weak at any given moment. It may say, oh, the mission took you 45 minutes, but really it took me 2.5 hours to do one mission because I was dying and dying and dying and then pausing, having a breather. All right, let's try again. Dying and dying, finally getting to a checkpoint and then repeat. But it was a fun challenge. Nothing ever felt like this is absolutely ridiculous. It makes no sense. And the story missions were quite fun. The story is boring. There's not really much to the story. It's just written dialogue at the start of every mission. But the missions themselves are quite fun. So I'm coming up to take out one of our targets, Mueller. I think I'm about halfway through the game. I've been using a lot of... Okay, they didn't hear him fire them shots. Awesome, let's leave then. I've been using a lot of stealth. It's been relatively challenging, not as hard as I thought. The first mission was a lot harder than any other mission because I was getting used to the difficulty. But I've really not had a terrible time, in all honesty, guys. I feel like I'm getting better with every mission, and I'm using more stealth. That thing up the top right, you can use that to kind of mask sniper shots, which is handy. But sometimes it's a good idea just to use the well rod pistol and just sneak like this. Alright, this is where I might struggle. This is going to be a tough shot to make because I know I'm far away from him. But I think we get a cutscene, so if any dead bodies have been seen, that kind of gets paused now, which is good. If I hit this first time, you guys have got to leave a like. It's that guy. Okay. Bullet drop. Damn. Oh! Head. But we got it. Expert sniper. Eliminate Mueller. Nice. We take those. We're out of here. We're out of here, boys. We did it. Yeah, so some missions are a lot of fun, like when you get to stealth, like you saw at the end of that mission there, but some of them are more challenging than others, definitely. That was probably one of the easier missions because you could just take people out with a pistol, and there was so much noise at the start where you could just mask shots. But I've really been enjoying it. Despite the difficulty, I have been enjoying it a lot. So I hit a bit of a stride at this point with the story missions. The later story missions really weren't that difficult, and started to earn a few more trophies here and there. Not too many, just a couple more than I was at the start of the game. Now, while I say that the later missions were easier, and they definitely were, mission number 9, I have one thing written in my notes, and it's because there's a trophy for wiping out the elite Russian sniper team from the rooftops, and if you're doing it on the hardest difficulty, you are so vulnerable. 2 shots and you are dead. If you get hit by 2 snipers at the same time, you're dead, and you start so far back. The one note I've got in my in my notes for this is the snipers on the rooftops at the end, and the checkpoint that sets you back a mile can f*** off. This was so rage-inducing, getting so far to the final couple of snipers, trying to find them, trying to find these little holes where you can hit them through and they can't hit you through, trying to line it up without even seeing them, and then bang, you're dead. Was so infuriating. This earned the 5 out of 10 in my opinion. It felt glorious to get this one done. I carried on and popped a couple more trophies, and then to probably my lowest point of playing this game. Now, this game was a bit glitchy, I won't lie. I did experience quite a few bugs while playing, which is annoying on the hardest difficulty. That really shouldn't be happening, but this is outstanding. I'll just let it play. Now, this mission was quite easy, but I didn't actually realise how easy until the trophies popped. I got the trophy for destroying the V2 rocket, and then somehow on the hardest difficulty, right towards the end of the game, I got the trophy for completing an entire level without being shot. I was amazed. Okay, so we're about halfway into the last mission, and I just have to quickly say, I literally just had maybe the best opening 12 minutes to a mission I've ever had. I look over at my computer and see my webcam was completely black, my gameplay has stopped recording. What a disaster. Luckily, because of the PlayStation feature, I might be able to show a few snippets from that, where you obviously you can record the gameplay. It's not as good quality, but I am mortified. That was one of the best starts I've ever had. Literally was just hitting the greatest shots I've ever hit. Perfect stealth. I am absolutely mortified that has happened, guys. Truly am mortified that that's happened. Oh, Iron Lung. Hold your breath for a cumulative time of half an hour. Nice. Okay. Oh! Bang! There we go. Prevent Wolf from escaping. And that is what I'm talking about, boys. Ah, very cool. Set up for the next game. Nice. And there we go, guys. Sniper Elite. Complete all missions on Sniper Elite difficulty. So I finished the story at the start of day 5 and used the rest of day 5 to clean up. Start by getting all of the collectibles. I got a couple of other trophies along the way. The collectibles were dead simple and it didn't take me very long to get them all. And then moved on to the challenges. They're called challenges, but they should be called easies. I'm sorry, that was a terrible dad joke. They were fun, but not at all challenging. Really easy to get all the trophies related to them. Then finally, the 2 missable chapter related trophies. I just have to go back and replay chapters on the easiest difficulty to clean those up. Alright, we need to get 1 final trophy. So I've just got to get 100% accuracy in this mission. Just got to take my time with every single shot. There we go. There we go. Go there, then a tank goes there. I think that was it. Was that it? I killed 4 people. There we go. Make every bullet count. Complete a mission with 100% accuracy using only rifles. That took 2 minutes. And here we go, guys. Here's the platinum. There we go. Platinum remastered. And that is win all other trophies to take your place as the world's greatest sniper. So the 5 out of 10 was a 5 out of 10. I think that seems fair. Given the Sniper Elite difficulty you have to play on and the bugs you can run into, I'd say 5 out of 10 is more than fair. Maybe a 4 out of 10 if you're familiar with the Sniper Elite games, but it definitely wasn't any harder than a 5 out of 10. Now, did it feel more rewarding than the 1 out of 10? It was more rewarding to get the Sniper Elite difficulty trophy than the Platinum itself, as once the difficulty trophy is done, you just have a lot of fun. It's really easy cleanup, so it's not a platinum where you're like, oh, finally it's done. It's more just that 1 difficulty trophy, and even that itself isn't like brain-destroyingly difficult. Now, this took me about 20 to 25 hours. I really enjoyed my time with it. It was a very enjoyable game. While extremely easy, I think the challenges were my favorite part of the platinum, because they were completely different missions that I'd never seen or played before, and I was able to play them on an easier difficulty, so I was able to have a lot more fun with them than be super serious like my Sniper Elite difficulty run. But we all know what's next. So with the 1 out of 10 peacefully done, the 5 out of 10 somewhat easily done, it was now time for the 10 out of 10. And I think deep down, I already knew what game I had to do. Now I could go through the store, and I could go through PSN profiles, and I could say, oh, what 10 out of 10 shall we do? You know, what's difficult, what's apparently challenging. I've done Rust, that was apparently 10 out of 10. But I think I already know. And that is because it's one of the highest requested difficulty-based platinums that I've ever had on my channel. So many comments since like my first few videos. I've had comments about this game. Now there's a few 10 out of 10s I've had requested, but none more than this in my opinion. And people have been hyping up for a long time. Is it as hard as people say? And while I want to put it off, we're gonna do it. And that is Wolfenstein 2, the new Colossus. Now apparently this is a 10 out of 10. A small part of me is a little bit nervous, but a small part of me is quite excited to see it's like. Is it really the 10 out of 10 that people have been saying on my channel for nearly 2 years? Let's find out. Okay, let's do it. What difficulty? So we haven't got mein Leben unlocked. I'm gonna go for the next hardest difficulty. So I feel like the bridge of like the difficulty of enemies and the amount of damage they take won't be too different, I hope.
It's agony.
Alright, I'm gonna save this guy. Okay, first trophy's on the board. Deja vu, make the choice. Didn't really know what I was doing.
Mother.
Oh, that's not a good that's not a good dude. He made the dog wee itself. I hope you can kill the dad.
Just like your mother.
Oh, he did do it. Yeah, okay. I'm praying that I get to kill him. Okay, now we're talking.
Here they come.
I've got good movement in this wheelchair though. Damn, instantly died. Okay, gonna take a little while to get used to this. Man, these motherfuckers take so much damage. Oh, I'm getting annoyed. I'm a bit confused to why when I got a bunch of health, it went...
You ain't getting it back.
I got like up to 70 health or something, and it started... It started dropping down again. I'm a bit confused to why. So this is kind of the best way to play it. You just... Damn. I was just saying, finally I didn't die for ages and I said this is the best way to play it, take your time, and then I friggin' die. Come on, give me some kind of armor or something, dude. Something that can help. Something that can help me here. I'm... Oh! Oh, carrying the torch. Use the power armor. Nice. Just kind of practicing what will work on the final playthrough. Just like, instead of like running recklessly. Oh, didn't even see that grenade coming. That was fun. Maybe I shot it by accident or something. I don't know.
Nazi radio room ahead. Gotta find a way in.
There you go. I found a way in.
Thank you, William. The housemates is losing
There we
trouble.
go. Enemy within. Stop the Nazi signal from Section F. Well, I'm having a lot of fun. Challenging, yeah, definitely challenging at the minute, but I'm having a lot of fun. So I carried on playing and carried on struggling on this I Am Death Incarnated difficulty and got one measly trophy on the journey. Are you... Hell, man. Ow, that... I haven't made a game that's made me do that in ages. That really hurt. Oh, God. Okay, this is like the 5th time I've taken on this guy. No, it's not. It's like the 10th time. Why am I lying? Who am I pretending to impress? There was more health here. Why are the health... Oh, it's there. Okay, I know where it is now. I just realized my webcam wasn't recording this whole time. Oh, Amazing Grace. Recruit Grace's group. Oh, okay. This is going to be interesting. Not quite sure how we're going to do this, but we're going to give it a go. First attempt did not go well, but that's okay. If I can take that down, that should blow a couple of them up. Oh, come on, that is so cool. No, come on, you f***ing f***. God damn it, man. No, what the f... I don't know if I done that or he done that. Oh, I was on such a roll there. Did I do it? Oh. Let's go. Oh my god, that was tough. Let's go. It's very rewarding to like fail for so long and then finally get it done. I kept pushing through the story, many deaths later, and finally found Area 52. Man, this is doing my head in. Alright, here we go. Oh, alright, here we go. Okay, yeah, that was... What a stupid idea that was. You can change the difficulty. It keeps saying that to me. I do not want to change the difficulty. Thank you. I am a grown man. I can do this. Now, I know it seems like kind of, you know, like, you know, doing the same thing 1,000 times. How do I think this is going to work? I am confident that this is a good idea. I am confident this is a good idea. I still believe in it. I still believe in it. I still believe in the dream. Okay. Just laugh through the... Okay, I'm just... Okay. Immediate death. I used the wrong thing. Guys. Yep. I set the wrong... Okay, I got a trophy. Max a perk. Okay, cool. Didn't mean to do it, and I'm immediately dead. Damn. Had I not fallen, that would have been... Okay, here we go. Ready? Try something! Oh my god, that worked. Oh, is he gonna go back to where he was raised? See his mum and dad. Hopefully shoot his dad in the face. Oh, he is. Oh my god, he's actually going back to see his parents. Oh, please say his dad either died horribly or we get to kill him. Oh. Oh! Oh, he cut his arm off. Rip. Kill dad. What the hell? Do you know it takes every fibre of my being not to just grab the glasses off my face and snap them? How? Did I kill myself there? I may never know. Because it's just happening so quick. Yeah, suck it. Don't you... And he killed me and... Just... How am I supposed... So You can't blame that on me there. I walked to the left because I thought the gun is in his right hand. Fired it. It hit the wall. So I'm like, okay, I'll move and I'll aim the gun. So I'm facing through the gap, and then it still hit the wall. I just. So I finally battled my way through that mission and through many other deaths to get the next two story related trophies. One is when you get your head cut off and get a brand new body. And the other one's after a pretty fun cutscene where you finally recruit Horton's group. Surprisingly, a small amount of story trophies in this game, to be honest. I was expecting a lot more. We're pretending to be an actor. Alright, let's learn these lines. Oh my god, that's not how I think. Am I allowed to show this? Am I allowed to show an old, aging, decrepit Hitler? Dead. Dead. Oh, kill Hitler during the Arrow State audition. Oh, I'm dead. Okay. So I gotta make sure not to do that during my can't die playthrough. This is really cool. I love these kind of missions where you have to blend in. There's been a couple of these, and they've always been really cool missions. The game then took a very odd twist that I was not expecting, and we ended up in space on Venus. Given me 1,000 guesses, I would never have guessed this is the way the game was going to go. I think we're approaching the end of the game. I'm pretty sure I pressed this button to go to the final boss battle. We are, yeah, so there we go. 24.5 hours to complete this difficulty. Yeah. I mean, I've died a lot, I won't lie. Okay, never mind. I could then upgrade that. That could be worthwhile. And that's the trophy, apparently. Specialist, fully upgrade a weapon. Okay. Okay. And I'm instantly dead again. Okay, okay, okay. And I'm dead, damn. I don't know which way they came from, to be honest, there. Okay. So they come from in front, and then if I move up to the middle bit, behind. And I'm immediately dead. I don't... Okay, never mind, I'm dead. I just don't know what to do. Okay, they don't actually... Considering I'm using just base weapons, they don't actually eat a ton of damage. Oh my god, and that's 2. Alright, I dread to think how many deaths I've had. I was tempted to keep track, but after about hour 3, when I'd hit about 190 deaths, I thought, you know what? I don't think it's worth keeping track, to be honest. I reckon we're easily, and I'm not joking here, I reckon we're easily over 700 deaths. You know, the base game on this difficulty, yes, the hardest difficulty can be other than the permadeath. There we go, look, we captured the Ausmeiser. Other than the permadeath, this is the hardest difficulty in the game. But it's taken me over 24 hours to do it. And yeah, I feel friggin' exhausted beating this game. Oh, there's more. Oh, for God's sake. Let me be done, please. This is such a good game, but I'm so exhausted from playing. Look, the band have spotted me. Boom! We got Revolution. Beat the game. Oh my god. Well, that was a very good game. That was a very, very good game. It was extremely difficult. Extremely difficult, but we got it done. I really did have a lot of fun with it. I found the story to be really, really interesting as well. The map design was a bit hit and miss at times, I found, but other than that, a brilliant game. Keep playing. Wait for the game to resume after the credits. Oh, just check quickly. Bit odd, but none of these trophies popped up, but I did get them. Here you go. Bring them on. Do or die. Call me Billy. I am death incarnated. I got all the difficulty trophies when I got that one for beating the game. Just the rest didn't pop for some reason. But there we go. We got them all. That's good. And then this is the last one, which I am truly dreading. The next thing I done was lowered the difficulty immediately and then focused on getting all of the different collectibles as well as taking out all the Uber commanders and completing the kill board. All in all, the collectibles really weren't that bad. The ability to go district to district, they're all relatively small areas. It was actually quite fun to then take out all the Uber commanders. To play the game on a lower difficulty was actually quite enjoyable as well. For end game trophies and there being so many, I actually quite enjoyed this. Once I'd completed the kill board, my next focus was to max out all of the perks. I got a few other trophies along the way, just, you know, using things I never would have used. The Battle Walker, for example, I completely forgot that thing even existed at times. This wasn't too bad. This was a few hour ordeal. Just some of the perks, I just thought, when would you ever do that naturally? Maybe it depends on your playstyle, but some of the things I had to literally do from level 1 to mastery. I then threw a hatchet and killed an enemy from 30 meters, which was pretty cool. I then loaded up the last mission to destroy a Zerstora with a Uber Guewa, if that's how you pronounce those two words. I then discovered I cannot do the all side missions trophy, despite the trophy guide saying it wasn't missable because I'd already collected all of Max's toys. The mission disappeared. So before I started a new game, because I was going to have to start a new game to get 2 different trophies that I missed, as well as get all of the side missions again, which means I need to collect all of Max's toys again. Very annoying. I quickly farmed to collect 1,000 helmets. I then started a new game on just the lowest difficulty that I needed to do it on. Finally performed a wheelchair takedown. Got towards the end of the game and got really one of the only missable trophies in the game and the only missable trophy that I had left to do, which was for doing the Panzer Hund, I think that's how you pronounce that, ride without killing anybody on Bring 'em On difficulty or higher. Picked up all the necessary side missions, got all of Max's toys, and then finally fed the pig to get the trophy sidetracked. Now it was time for Leben. So after all of that, we now sit at 49 of 51 trophies. Only 1 to go, not including the platinum, obviously. It took me 5 days to get to that point. So we started day 6 with the first run on Leben. This was something I was genuinely dreading the whole way through, but I had 2 days to complete it. The first run was not a great success. It took me about an hour and a half to slowly get through the wheelchair section. And then it took me another 20-30 minutes to get a quarter of the way through the next level, and then I got stuck in a box trying to do one of these skips that I saw where you kind of go through the map to avoid a series of enemies, and I got stuck on a box. Tried to get out of it and I couldn't, so I just had to quit off the game, and that run was pretty much dead in the water. But that was a full 2 hours wasted, not including the starting cutscenes that you have to go through every single time that you cannot skip, which is so painful. Second run, while extremely slow, was much better. We got to the Uber Commander and somehow I got caught here. I don't know how. I recorded this part because I thought this was going to be the end of the run, but somehow I actually stayed up here and took out every single enemy that spawns in this area and was able to get to the next section. I was generally feeling quite confident after that, but then I died in the most stupid way. Just before you place the warhead, before you fight the giant robot, I was convinced that there was only one guy up on the balcony and the other one is on the bottom level, comes down the stairs. He didn't. He was behind me. He shot me in the back and killed me. Now that was a 4 to 5 hour run, maybe even a 6 hour run. So I was pretty frustrated to die in such a ridiculous way. If I died like a boss, I would have been okay with that. But to die to just an absolute base enemy, I was so frustrated. But I was trying not to get angry at this because I knew that if I was annoyed, I wasn't going to be able to achieve anything. So I went into the next 2 runs pretty annoyed. Died immediately on the 3rd run on like the 4th enemy, just trying to rush through the wheelchair section. And then my 4th run, I got about halfway through the wheelchair section and died again trying to rush yet again, because I thought I'd taken out all 5 enemies in this section, but there was 1 that lived. After those 2 failed runs, I had to just take a break, and that's where we started day 7. Now, unfortunately, when you're not fast in these situations, you're slow. And as I was being so unbelievably careful with some runs, they were taking me between 4 and 6 hours. And that was just to get to the courtroom or even get into the Uber Commander section. Even the good runs where I felt like I was doing fast were still taking me 10 to 15 hours just to do 2 or 3 runs. Now I did enter day 7 with a really good run. I got to the Uber Commander probably the quickest I've ever gotten to that section, and was able to easily beat the enemies that took me out last time. And I made it to, in my opinion, the 2nd hardest mission, the courtroom. This one's probably my biggest worry. This level. Come on, push through. I'm not hitting you from there. You'll just... Okay, I'll do that instead. Them big boys gone. I'm kind of shitting my pants now. Dog. Okay. 3 health, that's not good. I checked the back wall just in case, and there was no damage, and they threw the most perfect grenade. That's like 4 hours down the drain. I'm just not fast. Fuck, man. There's no point in like raging or anything. Like, that was like my what? I've been keeping track. That was my 6th attempt over 2 days, and a good few of the attempts I've got quite far, to be honest. Oh, man, that didn't happen last time. They didn't throw a grenade that perfectly. Now, after that tragic death in the courtroom, I took a little break and started up another run. I knew I didn't have much time to waste as we were nearing the end of day 7, and I still don't know how this run went so wrong. It was my quickest run to date, without a doubt, and it ended up just being a f***ing disaster. I don't know how I missed all of those shots. Everybody was alerted, and I didn't think to switch weapons. I didn't think to try and make it to the train, pull the switch and make it to the train. I just froze and died. Went into the next run pretty annoyed. Usually the traps kill most of these guys except for 1, and the guy that usually gets killed by the trap didn't, and ended up killing me. Now, my last run of day 7 that I thought was going well, I still don't know how he caught me, and again, I was just not wanting to take my time, just trying to quickly get, if I got caught, quickly trying to run through areas. It just didn't work. So day 7 came to an end, and I failed. I didn't get the platinum. I'm giving myself 2 days to finish Mein Leben. Wasn't the best idea, as it took me just over 24 hours of actual gameplay time to beat the game the first time on I Am Death Incarnated, which is the same difficulty as Mein Leben, except you can die. And a time pressure is never a good idea. I feel like with a trophy like Mein Leben, constant breaks after fails is definitely the key. So setting a time pressure probably wasn't my best idea. Now, while I failed to earn it in the time frame I gave myself, that doesn't mean I won't earn it. After failing to beat Mein Leben multiple times in 2 days, and after getting relatively close quite a few times, I know I will beat it. The difficulty and the failure has made me more motivated in a weird way, which is something I don't experience often, as I haven't played or done many 10 out of 10 games. Just beating the hardest difficulty for the other trophies felt extremely rewarding in this game. Failing so many times on I Am Death Incarnated difficulty, like I did, and finally getting to that next checkpoint was a great feeling. I honestly believe I probably died somewhere between 500 and 700 times in my first playthrough. At times I did feel like this is not a fun way to spend my days. I do enjoy relaxing games, so this was a big mix up for me. But it has made me appreciate challenging games more. And for some reason it's made me feel like I could take on the Souls games and not be quite as afraid as I have been in the past. But there's no doubt in my mind that you will see a Wolfenstein 2 Platinum trophy video very soon. Not just because I'm determined to do it, but because there's so much footage that I've had recorded for this game that you guys just didn't get to see. Now a quick recap after doing a 1 out of 10, a 5 out of 10 and a 10 out of 10. The 1 out of 10 is always easy, often always relaxing and often short, and 99% will be shovelware crap. I found one that wasn't, and you might find a few that aren't as well, but most of the time they're just going to be shovelware games. A 5 out of 10 is easy enough where you can chill and probably won't experience much rage, but a few snippets of challenges here and there. But even the most average gamer can earn a 5 out of 10 platinum relatively easily. And 10 out of 10, of course, the toughest challenges. At times it feels unfair, at times it makes you want to drop it and just add it to the backlog. But when you do it, it's something you can definitely brag about. But that is going to do it for this one, guys. If you made it this far in the video, then as always, thank you. I really do appreciate the support. I don't really know what's left for me to do. I've done difficulty, I've done time, I've done money. I think the only thing left to do is either more money, more time, or maybe reviews. 1 stars, 5 stars, 10 stars. But who can you trust? I don't trust IGN. Their reviews are terrible. But anyways, I'm going to stop waffling. Thank you as always for watching, guys. I really do appreciate it, and I'll catch you in the next one.